Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to Executive Consultant Coach Alan Johnston's Fast Break Training, which will get you started in this business in a very quick and efficient way. First of all, congratulations on starting your business. You've made the decision that's going to change your life and your family's life for generations to come. All it requires is a persistent and consistent effort over time, and I promise you this business will give you everything that you're looking for. My name is Brian Cullens. I'm a senior consultant in Tyler, Texas. As a new consultant, the first thing that you want to do is, and this will be the only time that we ever say this to you, is become a secret agent. Don't talk to anybody about the business right now. We know you're excited. We were too. Let us help you avoid the mistakes that we made early in our business. Once you've completed your fast break training with your sponsor or leader, or even this video, you will have generated your first paycheck and be on your way to building a successful business with Ambit Energy. After all, if you were going to open a McDonald's, you don't build the building and then contractor walk up to you, hand you the keys to the building and say, here you are, good luck in business. The reason that we want you to become a secret agent and not say anything to anybody yet is because we want to make sure that you're properly trained before you begin speaking with your friends and family about this business or about electricity in general. The first thing you want to do is begin your written list. Start making a list of everybody that you know. Let's make a list of at least 100 people. We'll get a little bit more in depth with the written list here in just a little bit. If you can be your own customer at this point, go ahead and sign yourself up as a customer. When you sign yourself up as a consultant, on the welcome screen, there is a link there to sign yourself up as a customer immediately. We always want to make sure that this is done within the first 48 hours of sign up, because your excitement level is there from signing up. You're ready to get started, and we like to get people trained as fast and as efficiently as possible so that they can go ahead and get started working on their businesses. Your why is going to be one of the most important aspects of your business. It is the fuel that will drive you on the days when you don't feel like doing this business. For me personally, my why right now is about 7 months old. It's my grandson, and I'm doing this business to provide a better life for him. I want him to be able to go to the college of his choice, and when I'm long gone from this place, I want him to be able to have a lasting income that will take care of him and his family later on. Now, your why could be just really anything. It could be any of these that are listed there on the screen, ranging from paying off debt to sending your kids to college to just wanting to fire your boss and get up when you're done sleeping instead of having to get up and go to work every morning. Financial freedom is really the underlying result of what most of us want due to our why. So be thinking about your why. It doesn't have to be well defined at this point. Your why will be, it'll present itself to you over time as you're working this business. Back to the written list that I was talking about earlier, you want to make a list of at least 100 names. This is a minimum number that I think anybody can come up with, and an easy way to do it is using categories like we've got here on the screen right now. An easy way to do it is just grab a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper draw a big cross in it, sectioning that piece of paper off into 4 quadrants. And in each quadrant, use these 4 categories: family, friends, acquaintances or coworkers, and successful people. And just start writing down as many names as you can. I often have people tell me that I don't know very many people, And when I do this quadrant thing with them, I say, okay, write down 10 family members. Well, they can easily do that. I say, write down 10 friends. They can easily do that. Write down 10 acquaintances or coworkers. They can easily do that. Write down 10 successful people. Well, there you have 40 names, and usually that only takes about 10 minutes to come up with those names. So on our website at ambitteam212.com, we also have a few downloads regarding the written list. One of them is a memory jogger. You can use this to help jog your memory of people that you have known in your lifetime. And I'm not talking about people that are currently in your life. This is anybody and everybody that you have ever known. Write their names down on this list. Try to come up with as many names as possible. The memory jogger will help you with this. It'll ask you questions like, who do you know with the first name Brian? Who do you know with the first name David or Sue or Mary? There's a whole list of names on there that you can go through and use to expand your list. Who is your dentist? Who is your doctor? Who is the guy that worked on your dishwasher? Who's the guy that does your yard, etc. There are tons and tons of professions and names on there to help you expand your list as much as possible. Goals are what we like to set, because a goal that is not written down is simply an idea. It doesn't become a goal until you write it down and post it somewhere where you can see it, where you're constantly reminded of what you want to obtain in this business. Now, successful people set goals and then they achieve them. Your success will be largely determined by how clear you are about what you want. Your first goal is to earn your first promotion to regional consultant. You can accomplish this through our 526 system. Everything can be accomplished through our 526 system. Just to be clear, the 5 of the 526 system is 5 personal customers. 2 of these customer points are given to you by Ambit for registering your websites. Okay. The other 3, one of them can come from signing up your own residence or business, and then the other 2 you'll get by working your written list. Now, the 2 stands for 2 personally sponsored consultants, and then the 6 is 6 total consultants in your organization, and that can include the 2 that you personally sponsored. So you would need 4 additional. And there's a couple of examples down here that show how that might happen. The first one would be in a perfect world where you put in 2 personally sponsored consultants, and then they put in 2 personally sponsored consultants each. The one next to that is where you personally sponsor 3, and then one of those personally sponsors 1, and another one personally sponsors 2, and the other guy hasn't done anything yet. It could also be the way that I had to do it when I promoted, and I had to personally sponsor all 6 of them. It can come in any number of different ways. But what the 526 system can make you any amount of money that you want to make. Once you've mastered the 526 system, you'll go a long, long way in this business, and it'll make you a lot of money along the way. For example, just for argument's sake, for this training, let's say that you needed to make $400 a month. And the way that the 526 system will get that for you is simply by working your written list in the manner that we're teaching you here today, and also keeping in mind whatever promotion is going on at the time. And let's just say that double bonus for Texas is the promotion that's going on right now. So in order to make $400 a month, I know that I've got to put in 2 consultants, and I've got to help those 2 consultants gather a minimum of 4 customers, giving them a total of 6 customer points in order for them to make $200. And when I help my consultants make $200, I'm going to get a matching $200. So I know that I need 2 consultants per month to make the $400 goal. And so what we try to do is break that down into what we call our daily method of operation, or DMO. And so company-wide, Ambit tells us that out of every 10 prospects that we talk to, that one person's going to say yes, one person's going to say no, and the other 8 will be maybes. So with those numbers in mind, if I need 2 consultants this month, I know that I need to talk to a minimum of 20 people that I can share the plan with, and that will get me to my goal of 2 consultants or $400 for the month. Now, those numbers can go either direction. You may have to talk to 30 people to get to that. You may talk to 3 people to get to that same number. But on average, that's the number that you're going to have to talk to. So I know that if I need to talk to 20 people and I want to make that much money this month, I want to make $400 this month, I've got to talk to 20 people. So that's roughly, a little less than 1 per day. Okay. So, and I'm talking about sharing the plan. This is 20 people that you have to share the plan with that actually look at the plan, not invitations. Okay. You may have to talk to 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people in order to get one to agree to take a look at the plan. So what we're talking about is STPs, or sharing the plan, with 1 person per day. I promise you, if you'll do that from now on, and then look back in 3 years, your business will be huge and you will have made a lot of money, guaranteed. The proof is in the pudding. We've had too many people in this business do that exact same thing who are making a lot of money at this point. So like I said, with using the 526 system, in order to earn your first paycheck, first of all, you signed yourself up the night that you signed up. That gave you your first customer point. Ambit's going to give you 2 customer points for setting up your business, building websites. That gives you a total of 3 points. All you have to do is gather 1 more customer, totaling 4 customer points within your first 28 days, and that will earn you your first bonus of $100. It's that simple. Now, guys, in this business, everything keys off of the people that you talk to. Nothing will happen in your business if you do not invite them to take a look at this business. We have a very simple invitation, and this is very easy to do, and apply this to your written list. And to tell us a little bit more about that, from this point forward, I'm going to bring on my good friend and business partner. He's a senior consultant. His name is Brian Jones. He is also here in Tyler, Texas. He's been featured in the Success from Home magazine on page 75. If you care to read his story, he's been to Ambition. He's been on the big stage twice. He shared his story with all of Ambit Land twice. He was a Pure Energy Award winner this past Ambition. He's a top leader in our area and in all of Team 212, and he's a fantastic trainer. So please welcome Senior Consultant Brian Jones.
Thanks, Brian. All right. What a great job you did with the first part of our fast break training. We're just going to keep it moving into the most important part of this training. Your why is super huge. There is no doubt that your why is the fuel that runs your business. Without a strong why, then tomorrow you could literally not do anything with your business. And what consequence of that would that be? You know, at the very beginning or right now, not a huge consequence. If there's no immediate consequence tomorrow if you don't work your business. There's no immediate consequence 2 days from now if you don't work your business. But over time, if you continually not work your business, there is a huge consequence that you would have to look in the mirror one day and face. But your why is one of the reasons. If you have your why, if you've got a vision board, if you've got some things up and visual about your why, you can't walk past your why and not share this business with other people, because you're helping yourself get to your goals and your why, and you want to help others. And Brian also did a great job with the written list and our goals and how 526 works, the basic building block of success, and understanding how we get this first check. But let's move on a little bit to the invitation. You as a new consultant, what we want to do ASAP is we want to get this template into you. This is just a template, and you want to tailor the situation to the template, and we'll have different variations. I'll go through a few of them in just 1 second, but your business will basically hinge on this. The more you do this invitation, the more successful you will be. Your success is directly proportionate to the amount of times you share the plan, or STP, share the plan. And what you'll do is you'll share the plan using this consultant invitation. And as you can see, invite prospects from your written list to take a look at the opportunity. The invitation should take less than 2 minutes and be to the point. Do not explain the business. You're just asking them to take a look. So let's just revisit that last phrase. You're just asking them to take a look. Your job is to not go around expecting that everybody that you talk to is going to join the business because you're excited about it. Your job is not to go around and prejudge people and say, well, that person makes $1 million a year in what they do. They don't need Ambit energy. Your job is to not to do any of those things. Your job, if you want to call it a job, your job is to share the plan. And this is how we're going to do it. What we're going to do is practice right now. And you're sitting here live learning about this fast break system and how to get your business started real quick. We are going to practice. So let's role play a little bit here. Let's just say your name is Sarah, and I'm sitting here with you, and I'm about to give you a call. And what you want to do is you want to just learn a quick template and say, hello, this is Brian. How are you? And then you say, fine. That's great. Do you have a quick minute for me? And there's a reason why that statement there, do you have a quick minute for me, is in there. And once they say yes, I have something very excited that I'd love to share with you because, and then you enter your why. So that statement would run like this once I entered my why. I have something very exciting that I'd love to share with you that's helping me pay off my car note in 2 years rather than 5. That's giving me a little bit more financial breathing room, a little bit more money at the end of the month, and also helping me and my mother become financially free and a little bit more comfortable. Now that's what it would sound like if you entered your why. You want to enter your why every time. You want to tell people why you're starting this business. You want to tell people why you're excited about this business, and be excited, as it says right there in the sentence. And then after that, it says, I thought of you because, or I'd like to share this with you because. And then you give them a genuine compliment. And the genuine compliment is huge. It sets the stage for them to not feel like you're trying to get them into anything. It also sets the stage on, when you give somebody a genuine compliment, their chest pops out and they're like, yeah, sure. What do you have? So, and you don't have to think of 10 or
Stop. It's not sharing the screen. Glad I went and looked.